이거
제가 이거 샀어요.
뭐 해줘라는데.
이거 근데 한 번 할 때 2개밖에 못 하지.
저는 한국 음식이 아닌데 붕어빵.
붕어빵.
어떻게 먹어요?
붕어빵 먹을 때 머리부터 먹나요? 꼬리부터 먹나요?
진짜 이거 짠 거 아닌데. 이거는
근데 저는
이거는 니키한테 애초에
운명이다,
하신 질문 아닌가?
이거는 무조건 머리부터.
나도 머리부터.
저 꼬리가 바삭바삭.
아니 꼬리를 그러니까 마지막에
꼬리가 그래서 마지막에 나요.
저는 등부터 먹습니다.
등부터 왜 이렇게
가운데부터 먹어요. 이렇게
아니 등이 없어요. 여기 제가 붕어빵을 만든 프라이팬 그 샀거든요. 그러니까 네, 그래서 오늘 왔어요.
오!
하자.
그래서 휴일 때 멤버들한테 좀 만들어주고 있어요.
니키 고마운데?
야 그때 어떻게 먹어요?
Hello, welcome back to your channel, Jimmy and Jared Tatum. And in today's video, I'm very happy, excited, thrilled to announce my new project, and that is making Korean bungeoppang or Japanese taiyaki.
Taiyaki.
Which is this fish pastry. This is the mold for the pan that you have to make the fish shape. And you usually put in any kind of filling from red bean paste, Nutella. I'll talk about that a little bit later. If you're curious why I wanted to make this, if you couldn't tell from the beginning of this video, I am making this because of
그때 어떻게 먹어요?
out of impulse one night at 3 a.m. on my phone watching hiking videos. I just saw how Nikki got so excited and happy about this fish pastry, and I needed to try it for myself. Why not? What's the worst that could happen? I would be really sad if I messed this up on the first try. I really want this to be a success. But I bought the pan, and I don't think I've ever publicly said or just said on this YouTube channel that I am an engine, but only part I've said about me liking and hyping or being an engine is when I talked about Island in the review. But other than that, I've never given like an update on my engine endeavors. But oh, this is the first video marking the date that I'm saying on this channel. I love and hyping. They are so great, funny. I really enjoy seeing them, and I really liked being able to see them grow. So I'm gonna say this is a debutation gift to Nikki. In honor of Nikki, I am making this of him debuting. Actually, all of them have been debuting. Congratulations to all of them. It's been about a month or so, so it's nothing really new anymore, but I'm really proud of them. So I'm making this bungeoppang, which is also, I think I already mentioned, also Korean taiyaki. Wait, no, bungeoppang is the Korean word and taiyaki is the Japanese version of it. I'm gonna call it bungeoppang because that's just the recipe I'm following. The person who's showing me is Korean and says it's this bungeoppang, but it also could be taiyaki, and I'm not sure if it's a Korean version of taiyaki or it's the same thing just with two different words from different cultures. I'm really not sure, but I'm really excited. Like, this is 2-in-1. I love Japanese food, I love Korean food, so I think it couldn't get better than this. I think they're slightly different recipes, but you know, you get the same thing, you use the same pan, so tomato. A sweet bread with a filling inside. According to Nikki, there are 2 fillings you could have. The first filling is the typical traditional filling everyone has, everyone knows, everyone loves, and that is the sweetened red bean paste or just mashed up red beans. Very popular in Korea and Japan, pretty much all Asian countries, or at least Eastern Asian countries, with China as well. They eat these a lot. And then also, like you said, you can add it with Nutella, which is, you know, the Walmart version Nutella. Hazelnut spread, off-brand Nutella. Same thing though, same ingredients. The second recipe I was looking at also mentioned the red bean paste and Nutella. The second one also mentioned you could have a more savory snack, so maybe you want a sandwich, you know, lunch. So you can add mozzarella cheese. They said cheese, I was thinking mozzarella cheese because that's my favorite cheese. And then you can also put ham, but because I'm a vegetarian, I just have tofurkey. And there's another variation, which I think I'm gonna like this one the most, is you can put custard. I just put vanilla and pudding, same thing. So those are the ingredients I'm working with, as well as the ingredients for the dough, which is flour, baking soda, basic stuff you make dough with. So I really hope you enjoy this video. First is 1 cup of all-purpose flour. Next is half a teaspoon of salt. After that, we put another half a teaspoon of baking soda. I just realized I was not filming my pot and my bowl, so I'm super sorry if you did not see the B-roll for what I was saying. Sorry. Then I put another tablespoon, not another tablespoon, but just 1 tablespoon of brown or white sugar on white sugar. Next is 2 tablespoons and 1 cup of water. Next is mix. Now we're mixing. Mixing. With the whisk. Mixing with the whisk. I've got it right here. I'm gonna do magic. I have now there's no lumps in it. Batter. The Bungeoppang batter. Now the person says, let's start cooking. So I'm going to turn on the stove. Voila. The star of the show. It smells good, I think. So I'm just making the pudding right now for the second row. So here's the custard mixture right here. I'm gonna wait for the pudding to sit for a little bit before I do the next 2. I'm gonna not put the ham in. I will do that for this video. But while I'm editing, I'll tell you how the ham tastes. I don't think it'll be too special, but I'm really excited to do the cheese, and I want to do that last because I want the cheese to be melted. The pudding probably should have a little bit more time to sit and thicken, but I'm too impatient and I really want to finish and start trying them. So I'm just gonna go in with a little bit more liquid. It was all liquid, but more watery, milky pudding. Hello. So before I start eating, I'm gonna start eating really quickly. I think I could say that the second batch, so the 2 lighter ones, were a lot more successful. I think I got a little too impatient, but it still wasn't as hot as the person in the video. But hers are more golden brown, mine are still very light brown. So maybe I needed to keep them in a little bit longer on average because her stove was a little bit hotter. But I kept them in for the time she said to keep them in. Multiple ways to eat them, and even in Hypen mentioned that they did a Q&A, I think it was a Twitter Q&A, and they were asked, oh, which side do you eat from? So I'm pretty sure Nikki said he eats from the top, while a few other members said they eat from the back or the tail, and then Jay said he eats from the middle. And then the top's usually where the filling is, while the back is just usually more crispy. I decided that I think I'm gonna eat from the middle. Okay, the cheese one doesn't have that much flavor. It tastes like it's all the same. Maybe I didn't get any cheese. I'd give the cheese one, probably 5 out of 10, just because it's nothing special. Now I'm gonna do the red bean paste one. If you like red bean paste, this one's for sure. Or red bean, this is for sure for you. It's not my favorite, but it's still actually pretty good. So, I like this one. I think a 7 out of 10. It's what I expected. Oh, dang. This is hot. Like the custard inside's hot and melts. If you're a fan of Nutella, this is a great way to eat it. I just like a crepe. I'm really disappointed by the cheese. Maybe there's a different way to eat it. There's a little stretch of cheese right there. Cheese is not disappointing me anymore. I think my favorite's the chocolate for sure. Second might be the red bean. Nutella and red beans is good. I think maybe combined that would be really good. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Maybe you could try this for yourself. You just need to buy the pan. That's like the #1 ingredient. #1 tool for this, you need to buy the fish pan to make the fish snacks. If you haven't already, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you next week. See you in the next video. Bye.